Alright. What's it? Rakati Yahawa, Rakati Oshai, Rakati Yahawa, Rakati Oshai, Rakati Yahawa, Rakati Oshai. All praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai. Say double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Double salutations to the brothers that pushing this truth to the four corners. Right? There's a small lesson here. Do not small lesson on why our people labor for riches in this world. They labor for riches, and they kill themselves trying to get what they think is money, right? Because our people think this paper dollar is real money, and we put ourselves through the worst. We labor from sun up to sundown, you know what I mean? Trying to hunt down this dollar, right? But it's not real money, They rather do that than to labor for wisdom of the scriptures, which is the true money, right? And you find that year after year, where people we hunt down that dollar, and we labor like these holidays. They bring more labor. They make you work harder than every year by year. All these holidays, every time a holiday come up, it makes you work harder. Like for instance, Christmas, right? We out of that season, but for the point is that our people labor. We labor. We go to labor harder when these holidays come around. Why is that, right? Because our people we love to run down that money, The scripture also talks about that. When you labor so hard for that thing we call the dollar, which is not real money, Sometimes we wear out ourselves. We leave home from early in the morning and reach home late at night, just because you're trying to make that extra dollar. Because why? Because of that Christmas, that so-called that Christmas season that our people love to run down. It wear out our people. Yeah. So you'll find Jake up a lot in these holidays. Laboring hard. Jake will often say, hey boy, Christmas coming up, boy, Easter coming up, a birthday coming up. I have to make a few more dollars, you know what I mean? And you work extra hard, and what you do, you drive away sleep, you drive away rest. You rest which is supposed to be receiving, you don't really get. You kill yourself out all week, all month. You labor hard, and that's how Jake is looking for that money. Just to make that extra money, so you could buy something. You might want to buy things for your children, But hey, that is how this society was set up. It was set up like that, for us to run down these holidays. And really and truly, the Christmas had nothing to do with the Messiah. You know what I mean? They try to make it, or people try to make excuses and try to make it about the children, and makes you work harder. It drives away sleep, right? And I think that's what I will call this video. Laboring in this world drives away rest, right? And we're going to prove it in the scriptures, right? Because our people rather labor for this so-called money, that promissory note, instead of laboring for wisdom. If we do the right thing and we labor in the scriptures, we labor for the wisdom that the Most High speak about in the scriptures, not the wisdom of this world, but true wisdom, right? I'll go to my first scripture here. For who have the Apocrypha? This is the Apocrypha, Sirach 31 and 1. I'll mark it out here. Right. I'll read these two verses. Watching for Sirach 31:1. Watching for riches consumeth the flesh, and the care thereof driveth away sleep. Yeah, because watching for riches is what it do. It tired you out, consume the flesh that we're talking about. You know what I mean? It get this flesh tired. You labor from sun up to sundown and beyond. Some people do double overtime and double time. You know, some people work, hey, just to make that extra dollar. They work overtime, they double the time. They make a 48 hours just to make that extra money to do what? You know what I mean? That's to celebrate this holiday called Christmas and all the other holidays that is laid before us. Right? I read it again. Watching for riches consume the flesh, and the care thereof driveth away sleep. Watching care will not let a man slumber at his sword desire breaketh sleep. I'll read that again. Watching care will not let a man slumber at his sword desire breaketh sleep. Yeah, you're watching care. Watching care for what? For the riches of this world. You know what I mean? It wouldn't let a man sleep. You'd have less sleep. You know, because you get up early in the morning, you work all day, you might work late until 9, until 11, 12, and you'll hardly have sleep. You have to wake up early again the next morning. That's why it say watching for riches consuming the flesh, drives away sleep, right? Let's see if I get the next scripture. We go to Proverbs. The next scripture. You know what I mean? It's better to labor for wisdom, but people don't delight in that. They don't delight in wisdom. They delight in folly. You know, Proverbs 28 and 22. Yeah. What? It's a Proverbs 28 and 28. Chapter 28, verse 22. He that has to be, what? He that hateth to be rich had an evil eye, and considered not that poverty shall come upon him. Hey, this scripture goes perfectly with people on Christmas Day. What they do, they run to courts and they take out items that they don't really need. You know, he that here it says that he that hateth to be rich had an evil eye, and considered not the poverty shall come upon him. How that poverty gonna come upon you? Because hey, the scripture say we work it hard all day, and we work it like money that we put in a basket with holes. All that laboring we do for that holiday. After the holiday, what happened? Poverty shall come upon you, because you spend all that money on things that you don't need, and what's going to come upon you? Destruction going to come upon you. Them people going to want money for what you take, you know. See if I get the next scripture again. Hey, so what we supposed to be really laboring for is the wisdom of the scriptures, but we don't do that, you know. See if I can go to 1 Timothy 6 and 9. Because really and truly, while we work hard for all this money on these holidays, this Christmas and all these holidays that they created, you know, the next holiday to come up is what? Valentine's Day. It don't profit us. We spend all that money, and all that money just go towards the higher people in society, the higher elites. It profits them. It do profit us. You know. I heard the scripture say in First Timothy 6. Why does it say 5? It's not here. Yes. First Timothy 6 and 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare. Right? A snare is a trap. And into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. Yeah, they that run down riches shall fall into a trap. You know? And then it goes on to tell you, for the love of money is the root of evil. Hey, didn't the scripture say that in the scripture I read before? He that sit for money have an evil eye. Yeah. Every time, you ever notice, every time these holidays come around, is more crime, there's increase, more robberies that take place. Because why? People haste it for that money. To do what? To spend on these holidays. That is why these holidays called Christmas and Easter and all these holidays, that it's evil. It encourages evil. Because why? It makes men who not working, they look for that money by any means. You know? Also, it makes the normal working man work even harder. And anyone could testify to that. Anybody who living in this world could testify to that. They just work even harder when Christmas comes around. You know? But look what we should be hastening towards laboring for wisdom. You know? Wisdom and what? Wisdom of the scriptures. Go to Proverbs. Read Proverbs. Proverbs 11. Proverbs 11 and 28. Yeah. He that trusts, Proverbs 11 and 28. He that trusted in his riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch. Yeah. He that trusted in riches. Riches are what? Talking about them new notes that all that you know, them new notes that all running down so bad. He that trusted in riches, which is so-called money today, shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch. You know, so again next scripture. So I'll get two more. I'm going to go to the Apocrypha, the Wisdom of Solomon. We show you what you're supposed to be laboring for. 8, 5. I'll get out here. Right. Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 5. If riches be a possession to be desired in this life, what is richer than wisdom that worketh all things? Your wisdom is the driving wheel of all things. You know, I ain't talking about wisdom of this world. We're talking about the wisdom of the scripture. And if the prudent work, who of all that is of more cunning workman is she. Yeah, they're talking about righteous wisdom here because it mentions she. You know. See if I have a little more. Hey, look at have a little more meat here. See and if a man love righteousness, her labors are virtues, for she teacheth temperance and prudence, justice and fortitude, which are such things as can have nothing more profitable in their life. You know? Yeah. That is the woman you're talking about. That is righteous wisdom. You know, we'll do another lesson on that. Righteous wisdom and the wicked wisdom, right? We go to Proverbs again. See if I get one more Proverbs. Actually, I'll try and see if I can pull out 2 more scriptures. Try and see if I can pull 2 more. The hell, like I forget what Proverbs is. Go on with me. Okay, good. Proverbs 3, I'll go to 3:14. 14. For the merchandise, mark it out so you all could see. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof of fine gold. They talk about wisdom, you know. And how we know that? You read up a little bit. You read Proverbs 3:13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom. See, talking about wisdom? Told you it's talking about wisdom. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. That is most important in this life. For the merchandise of it is better than merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof that of fine gold. Look here. It has a she here. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou can desire are not to be compared unto her. See, talking about wisdom here. See, that's what we're supposed to be laboring for. We're supposed to be laboring for that Federal Reserve note is a promissory note. It's not real money, you know. Let me see. So I'll bring one more scripture again. Let's see if I have it. Psalms 119:72. Wow. 72. Yeah. It's not really a hidden scripture, but yeah, get the point. The point is, you know what I mean? The point is how people laboring for wisdom is better than laboring for money. Money just wear out your flesh. It's a weariness of the flesh. You know? Right? And with that comes the end of the lesson. Right? Just want to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rekah Kodash, double L's to the apostles and elders that taught us this truth, and salutation to the brothers that teach this truth in sincerity in the 4 corners, which is the elect. Right? Say, until our next video, say Shalom.